Yo, what's going on, guys? I hope everyone's doing well. Happy New Year and happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. I hope you had a great holiday season, and we'll be getting straight into this video where I will be showing you guys what my favorite songs were from 2024, as well as favorite albums and favorite singles. And I want you guys down below in the comments to drop your favorite song from 2024, and we will be compiling those and reacting to all of them in one video and deciding who has the best taste in music. So looking forward to that one, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Again, happy holidays, happy New Year to all you guys. I hope you have a great year ahead, and let's get right into it. Alright, guys, we're going to be starting off with the best single category. Now, these had to be singles, and I'm trying not to copy from my list of the best songs, so it's going to be songs besides those if they were singles. And coming in at number 5, we got 3 Days Grace with their new song, Mayday. Let's go. Play the song. Alright, so that was Mayday by 3 Days Grace, and while it may not be the greatest song of all time, I was just super hyped to see Matt and Adam back, and this is definitely one of my favorite bands of all time. They literally got me into rock music, so can't leave them behind. And I'm just super excited to see both singers back in the band. And this song honestly was super fun, so I had to put it on the list. I've been listening to it a lot. So there you go. You got Mayday. Hope you guys like that song. If you haven't heard it, be sure to listen to the whole thing. It's really awesome. So with that being said, we'll move on to number 4 on the list. And this one is switching it up a bit. We got a little bit of a heavier band. And who is it? It's Architects with their song Curse. Again, let's go. Play the song. Alright, there's Architects with their song Curse, and honestly that one caught me off guard because their last album was not my favorite. I'm going to be honest. After 2 amazing albums, coming out with the singles they've been doing have been all amazing, but especially that one is such a banger. I listen to that one a lot. It's a great song. They did an amazing job on that one, and I'm super excited to listen to their album. We'll definitely be reacting to it in the future when that drops, and I'm just super excited. But with that being said, we're moving on to number 3 with one of my favorite bands, Starset, and their song Degenerate. Let's go. Play it. Alright, guys, that's Starset with their single Degenerate. And what a great song, dude. What a great song. That one, when it came out, I must have listened to it at least like 20 times in a row, and still to this day I've been listening to that. It's super awesome. All of their singles so far have been great, and don't want to spoil the video, but they might be here again pretty soon. So yeah, honestly, I'm super excited for that album. That's another one we'll be reacting to for sure here in 2025, but one of my favorite songs in 2024 there. And with that, we'll move on to the second best single, in my opinion, for 2024, and that's going to be Breaking Benjamin's return with their song Awaken. Let's go. Play the clip.
Stay forever in your light. I
All right, guys, that was Awakened by Breaking Benjamin. And dude, oh my God, I'm so excited they're back. It's been such a long time since they've released new music, and they're back. And they're not just back, like they're still going crazy. They just never stop. This band has always been good, it always will be good. And this song just proves it. Awaken is an awesome song, it was a great single. And I just love listening to it to this day, and I'm super excited to see what they put out next. If you haven't heard that one, definitely listen to it. But that was number two, so that brings us to the number one single on my list. Best single, in my opinion, is again, I kind of spoiled it earlier. We got Starset again here with Brave New World. Let's go, let's hear it. Come on. And when it all blows up, the sun will still be shining. And when it all falls down, you think you'll still pretend. I got a feeling in the end you might be lying. So tell me why you're happy now, living in the upside down, giving it a whirl. It's a brave new fucking world. All right, guys, that was Brave New World by Starset. Again, my opinion, best single of the year. It's just so heavy for Starset and such a great sounding song. They did such an amazing job. And that song got me hyped for this album. I didn't even have to hear the rest of the singles. And the other three, including Degenerate, which we just went over a little earlier, have been amazing. And I'm so excited for this album. And I've loved this band really since their second album. I heard of them and obviously went back to the first one with My Demons and so many other good songs. And they don't miss. They really don't miss. I have a shirt from them. I have a poster from them. I got a lot of stuff from Starset, and these guys are a great band. I've seen them live too multiple times, and they always put on a great show, and these guys are just awesome. So that is my top 5 list for the best singles. We got 2 categories left. It's going to be the best album and then the best songs of the year. So stay tuned, and we'll get right into that. All right, guys, here we are, and we got the best albums of 2024. Again, obviously, in my opinion, they're probably not the best albums, but from what I listen to, what I like, these are my favorite albums of the year. Again, we're going from 5 to 1. So in the 5th position, we have Highly Suspect's comeback with As Above, So Below. And I feel like a lot of people haven't heard of this album or don't listen to it, but it was really, really good. And this band, I used to listen to these guys a lot, and they kind of threw me off with their last album. And a lot of people didn't like MCID either, but MCID is honestly like one of my favorite albums of all time. I absolutely love it. And this band is a great band in my opinion, and some of the songs on this album were spectacular. Some of them weren't as good, but like overall it was still amazing and good enough to be on this list for me. So that's why I'm putting them at number 5. If you've never heard of Highly Suspect, I definitely listen to this, at least some of their top songs. It's a great band, and I feel like this album they went in a kind of not a classic rock direction, but closer to it than what you hear in modern rock. And it sounded really good. It's very nostalgic in a way. And so, some of the songs are just top tier songs, in my opinion, from this year. And I absolutely loved it. I'm already there, so I picked up all your hair clips and packed them away. Right next to the letters that you left me, just in case we could figure it out on a better day. In plastic boxes from New York to LA. I don't wanna die, but I don't have a reason to stay. Moving on, we're going to number 4, and I know you guys are gonna like this one. I know what you want to see, and we got Negative Spaces by Poppy. Come on, it had to make the list. Let's go, dude. Honestly, what a great album. This one was shocking. Like I feel like most people within the like metal scene didn't expect this album to be this good, and we knew Poppy. We knew it was going to be this good, and it absolutely hit. So many good songs, honestly, like 0 skips on that album. and we did the album reaction, like, you know how I feel about that one. What a great album. What a great album. Absolutely deserved to make this list, landing at number 4, and it was fantastic. So with that being said, I'm just gonna play a clip of one of my favorite songs here. Let's go. All right, that was a nice song from Poppy there. Obviously a banger, and we knew all the songs would be. I mean, what a great artist, and really jumping onto the metal scene. It's been incredible for Poppy. So super happy for her, and super happy for me that I got to listen to that. So really awesome stuff there. Move on to number 3, and this one might be another surprising one too. Really not that popular of an album, but this is going to be Nothing More with their album Carnal. And Nothing More, like, this is another band that really got me into like 3 Days Grace got me into rock. Nothing More really got me into metal with like Jenny and This Is the Time and their self-titled album. And without that, you know, I don't know if I if I would be listening to this stuff today. But what an absolute banger of an album they created. And that's why I'm putting them at number 3 here. And I don't know if a lot of people have heard this one, to be honest, but every song is just so good. And the transitions, like their little intermissions they do, were fantastic. And it's a great album. It's very emotional. It's kind of heavy, honestly, at some parts, and also very, very soft at some parts too. So they did a great job with that one. And excuse me. Yeah, I'll play a clip from that here. Hopefully you guys enjoy that one. If you haven't heard from them, obviously go listen to one of the songs from the album at least, see what you think, and play the clip. Let's go.
I built my house on sand, hoping it would stand the storms that come my way. And now I'm left to face the weight of my mistakes and a chance to start again. Build my life again.
All right, guys, there's some Nothing More with Carnal at number 3 there. And I got nothing more to say. You know, it's just a great album, to be honest. I absolutely loved it. I love the band. And with that, we'll move on to my number 2 favorite album of the year. And with that, we have the band, which has been reacted to many times, including the album here on this channel. It's Eminence with their album, The Black. Let's go play the clip.
Defy 1,000 gods. The race on the world, the race before the fall. Defy 1,000 gods. You bleed for something, or will you die for nothing?
I mean, that's just one example, honestly, and that is my favorite song from the album, but there's so many more, and just what a fantastic album. It went so far beyond my expectations in general. I expected there to be like the singles would be pretty good and maybe they'd fall off otherwise, but they were awesome. I saw them live at Sonic Temple in last year in 2023, maybe 4. Definitely 2024. But amazing live too. I mean, these guys are incredible. Like bringing the violin with metal is just unheard of and really awesome. And his voice on the vocals are sick. The guitar is sick. The drums are insane. Everything about that band is crazy, and they definitely deserve to be on this list here. Number 2 is really high, but that's how I feel about that album. It was really good. There's so many amazing songs I always go back and listen to. So there they are at number 2. And that brings us to the number 1 spot, which we'll be going to my favorite band. And this may be a little biased, but we got Bring Me the Horizon with Posthuman Next Gen. And this album Oh my god, I've literally not stopped listening to this album since it came out, and every song is so good. I love all of them. I couldn't even pick a favorite song, to be honest with you. Um, well, maybe, but honestly, all of them, honestly, like they're just so good, and what a great band. They've really blown up, so they've just gone so far in the past even like 8 years that I've been listening to metal, and it's such a great way. And they've grown a lot. Their songs sound different album to album. That's great. You get that variety, and they're just all amazing songs. And what a fantastic band. And this album really proves it again. Even with losing Jordan Fish for about half of that album, it still sounded great. And he's a great producer, obviously. So tough for them there in that aspect, but it proves they can still make great music, and all of these songs were absolutely amazing.
So tell all your friends, this is the end of everything. Too late to repent. The wicked will reap what they sow. We will sanctify, purify, rejoice in their sorrow and sing. Oh, hell next gen, good luck and amen. Somebody call the exorcist.
If you haven't listened to this, either go listen to it or watch my reactions to it, because it was a fantastic album, every song. So awesome album there. Definitely deserves the number one spot in my mind. And interestingly, I've left off one of my favorite bands, Wage War, with their new album, which honestly massively disappointed me. It was such a fall off from Manic, which was one of my favorite albums of all time, and still one of my favorite bands of all time. But that album was very sad. I was hoping it would be number one this year, and it came out, and it's not even on the list. So, they'll come back though. They're a good band, but just had to note that there. So that is the top 5 albums in my opinion. Let me know if you agree, and drop your favorite album of the year too. I know I told you guys to just do your top song, but drop your favorite album too. I just would be curious to see what you guys think. And we will be moving on to our last category. Let's go. All right, guys, here we are. Now we are on the top 5 best songs of the year, in my opinion. And this is going to be probably a very strange list. I don't know how many people are going to agree with me on this one. Probably 0. But we're going to start it off from the top again, top 5. So number 5, we're going with the song Closure by The Plot and You. And this was off Volume 2, one of their EPs that they came out with. And let me just say, all of them, Volume 1, 2, and 3, some of the best, definitely the best EPs of the year, in my opinion, and some of the best songs of the year in general. Absolutely amazing stuff. What a great band. And Closure, I think, was just my favorite one out of the 9 songs that they released through these EPs. So it definitely deserves a spot in this list. Sitting at number 5 is Closure. Here's the chorus.
I'm losing, always excusing. We're in the dark now, won't let my guard down. I need some closure, not enough to bring me back or get closer. 'Cause I don't think I'd live through that. I need closure, not enough to bring me back or get closer. 'Cause I don't think I'd live through that again.
All right, guys, with that, we're going to the number 4 best song on my list, which is Melatonia by Highly Suspect. And this is probably an unpopular pick and a song that probably no one's really heard of. And it's off the album I mentioned earlier, As Above, So Below, from Highly Suspect this year. And it's such a beautiful song. The writing is so beautiful and emotional, and it's kind of sad. The instrumental is, again, also beautiful, emotional, and sad. And it's just an absolutely amazing song. I'll play a part of it right here for you guys to listen to, and I hope you listen to the rest.
When you're not here, I learn how to cry. cry. Blood stains are in my eyes, but when I'm not here, you'll be alright. I feel like I could die.
All right, guys, that was Melatonia by Highly Suspect. Again, highly recommend you listen to that one. It's really awesome. Great song, amazing band, like I said. Definitely deserve to be on this list here. But with that, we are going to the number 3 song, in my opinion, of the year, which is off another top album I had, of course, Eminem's The Black. And this song would have been Death by a Thousand Cuts, but that song came out in 2023, so it doesn't count. So we are going to my second favorite song off the album, Continuum. Amazing song. Roll the clip. Let's go. It's such a beautiful chorus in that song. It's such a beautiful chorus, and it gets stuck in my head all the time, and I gotta listen to it. And outside of that chorus, it's just devastatingly heavy, and it's an awesome song. Like that song with Death by a Thousand Cuts, those two songs together sold the whole album for me. But the rest of it was so good as well, which is why that's on my other top 5. But definitely belonged in this top 5 list here, sitting at number 3. And this will bring me to the number 2 song of the year, which is another one I don't think many people will have probably heard of. It's by Rain City Drive. Previously, Slaves was the band. Now Rain City Drive with their song Medicate Me. And this is featuring Dayseeker. Play the chorus. Come on.
Make it alright for the last time. Take it slow, numb from the pain, don't mess around. Come and save me, medicate me. Tell me, baby, I'm chasing a high that I won't let go. I know you're leaving, and I tell myself I'm over your love. Hard to believe it when I taste it on that tip of the tongue. Come and save me, medicate me. Tell me, baby, I'm chasing a high that I won't let go.
All right, there we go. That's Medicate Me by Rain City Drive. And dude, oh my God, you don't know how much I listened to this song this year. It's like this nice mix of like hard rock and pop. It's weird. And it's just such a banger. Like everything about it is so awesome. It's not super heavy until the very end where they have this little like breakdown riff, and it's super awesome. But the chorus is amazing. The verses are like almost arguably better, and the Dayseeker feature really sells it too. Those two bands together are awesome. I think they were on tour together for a little bit, but either way, this song, I considered putting it at number 1, to be honest. For me, I listened to this song so much this last year, and it's really, really awesome. But I have one song that deserves to be ahead of it, and that is the number 1 song of the year, in my opinion. Bring Me the Horizons, Kool-Aid. Come on, let's go. Let's hear it.
Cause you got a taste now. Drink the Kool-Aid by the jug. So something you fly out. Come here and give me a hug. Nobody loves you like I love you.
right, guys, there we go. That finishes off the list. We got Bring Me the Horizons Kool-Aid in the number 1 spot, my favorite song of 2024. Was it expected? Probably. But, you know, it's a little biased, but that's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. For real, this one actually took quite a bit of effort with editing and making in general, so hopefully you guys like this one. And if anything, I just want you guys to hopefully, you know, look into these songs if you haven't heard them, look into the albums if you haven't heard them, and give them a chance, because this is some incredible music right here, in my opinion. And again, I'll be checking out your favorite songs of 2024. Please drop them in the comments, and we will be making a video reacting to all of your favorite songs from 2024 and deciding which song is the best. It doesn't matter the genre, doesn't matter the artist, whatever it is. Drop it in the comments. This is your opinion, and I will be the judge, okay? So that'll be a fun video, but really I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It did take quite a bit of work for editing on this one, so I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I had a lot of fun with it. So with that being said, guys, hope you are having a great start to your year, and hope you have a great rest of your year, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.